Tell him to get his ass up.
Okay. See how that works.
All right. The other live cannot still be up. I went and exited out of it. Honey, do you want to check? It better not be. I fucking went and shut that shit down. I went and clicked the shut down this live. I was in the bedroom when I did that shit. With what appears to be a bottle of ostrich oil. Nope, other live is not still up.
I don't know. This says ask ostrich oil as an ingredient.
I think the red thing went to green.
All right.
So it doesn't really
Well, I went out, cleaned out the trailer for the most part.
The only problem is trying to determine if this uses real ostrich, because if it does, then ostrich is protected. It's Appendix 1 on CITES.
What? No. Problem is the heat inside the trailer is rising slowly. We are watching it hover around 53 degrees, and as you guys well know, we need to have it at 75. We're going to leave it running overnight, but if this persists, we're probably going to have to go and do some impromptu renovations, not reservations. There we go. Tyrus, the other live isn't up. My wife just confirmed, and if I go into the bedroom and I see that it's not up on that laptop, after you persisted in telling me it's still up, I am going to temporarily ban you for 10 minutes. Are you sure it's still up?
I said it was screaming like almost an hour. Hire him, authoritarian.
That's me. Giant pain in the ass.
My car just kind of smelled a little bit, so I got stopped.
It was up. It's not anymore. That live got shut down a while ago. I wouldn't actually time you out. But that fear makes you think twice. Oh, okay. Then why were they on my table?
For now, her return to the U.S. CBP officers and K9 Kilo conduct a vehicle search for the source of the marijuana odor.
It was up, but it's not up now. It is no longer up. Ooh.
There may be narcotics on board.
Now let's go see what all is over here.
Actually, I'm a criminal justice student myself, so my odor obviously sparks some concerns, you know. But actually, I tend to say nothing.
So we're just double checking and making sure we're fine. We'll ask them about here.
Okay.
With marijuana being legal on both sides, people do it themselves. Obviously, it causes the dog to alert because the odor is still technically present. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So the trailer in and of itself is going to be used for an area to store our animals during this transition. Now the snakes can go on the outermost part around the trailer where it might get a little bit colder because they have direct heat emitters that push heat into their cage. And we can set it up to where they retain the majority of that heat. However, the tarantulas need to be kept far warmer. So 53 degrees ain't cutting it. What were those pills? Those were actually mild pain pills like Tylenol, ibuprofen. Nothing too bad.
Not happening.
Justin.
At the Port Huron land crossing,
And I tried to get you to come to Discord to discuss it, but you refused.
gets a closer look from two
I'm confused.
specialists on the hunt.
You refused, but I'm confused. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
It's called tomato virus. It's known for
I deleted a bit of conversation yesterday.
disease we don't have in the United States. It's a disease we're trying to keep out of the United States. And you're in the latter. Infectious diseases exist, and not just in
All right, here we go. So, this. Hold on. Let me turn off the Bluetooth real quick, guys. Doop.
greenhouses in the United States, and it'll disrupt our industry.
Here we go. Duchess, what you doing?
Virus that will show up externally.
What?
Just call it
No. I said no.
tomato, but in
N-O.
That's what we're looking for today. Yeah, keep digging if we can.
After a thorough search of the cargo, the agricultural specialists find a few tomatoes that need a closer look.
Here we go.
This is uneven crossing.
So this
This one,
is our Brazilian blue violet.
Asking the question determination is made.
Male. Gem.
so we'll keep commerce moving. We'll keep the food coming into our country. We'll keep-
You just got some great news.
Hopefully somebody gets to enjoy a nice BLT out of this.
He's saving, 50% or more on his car insurance by switching to Geico.
Meanwhile, in secondary,
Okay. You don't own a place. You're employed but on a leave of absence.
a Canadian traveler on the way to visit her boyfriend is questioned over concerns that she may not return.
But as of right now, it's looking like I'm not gonna let you in for the 6 months. I'm gonna say yeah. Not for sure. I'm gonna do what we're gonna do. So you can go ahead and have a seat for now. The concern is with her not having solid employment, not having proof of residency, not having any type of bills or responsibilities from Canada. Basically no reason to go back other than family. That she may be an intending immigrant.
Yes, it is a beautiful spider. And tonight, that's pretty much what we're going to be focusing on. We might talk a little bit in the way of exercises. But yesterday was push-ups, therefore today is rest day. You're fine. Step over.
The vehicle search does nothing to alleviate CBP's concerns.
Explain to me some of the belongings you're bringing in. You're bringing in curtains.
Oh, yeah.
You're bringing in pictures to hang on the walls. And right now
Get
you're
it.
bringing in a lot
Get
of
it.
random items. And it says to me still, even further, that you may not leave when you're supposed to. Trying to give you an idea that you may not be coming in today, okay? It doesn't mean you'll never be able to come back, okay? And I went over the concerns, right? You don't have any proof of ties to Canada. So I don't let emotions affect my exam.
Damn, I didn't expect that
Cry. It does talk
that
about-
insurance joke
I
to
understand her plight with the-
silence the Trevor. What the hell?
difficult, but at the end of the day,
I thought it was lols.
I'm just looking at it, I can't let those feelings or emotions
Eat
get in
it.
the way of my decision. It doesn't mean you'll never return. It just means you're not gonna come in today with what you've given me today and the items and stuff you have in your car today, okay?
This just made everything difficult for seeing my glove just killing this. I just want to be with him.
Critter the.
It's not a definite, definitive thing like you can't come back to the United States ever again. It's just at this very moment, at this attached, we're determining she's inadmissible. As long as she's here to instead of her
Who's going to bed? Oh, well. Get it, come on. Eat it.
Pair of backpackers may be denied entry as officers become increasingly concerned by their vague plans.
The night before, oh yeah, apparently somebody had one of their conversations shut down. I thought I was the one that shut it down because one of the children that like to frequent the live was being inappropriate. So I was just like, yeah. So I shut Noah's stuff down, and I think Tyrus is getting blamed for it. But guys, I swear to God, I'm the one that shut down that conversation. I went and did the nope, thou shalt not. I don't know why I wouldn't give you the option to like. I've gotten 6 likes thus far. Look at that. I'm really happy with the way these spiders are reacting to the dubia roaches. Hey, good fella 69. So for those who are new here, this is part of what our lives typically entail. Taking care of tarantulas and or snakes, sometimes both. This little tarantula needed to eat, so I dropped in a dubia roach, and he went to town. This is a Brazilian blue violet male who was clearly hungry. I already misted the cage. You need to keep these guys humid. Need to keep them relatively warm. Generally trying to get to 75 degrees if you can in their immediate area. That's another thing that we might do is set shelving units up and set the one oil heater in between two of the shelving units so that the spiders are closer out in the trailer. But we'll see. I can go and give that a little bit of a look.
I hate that Oliver liked that toy. I should have got him a ducky. Oliver, should mommy get you a ducky?
Justin, that is enough. Tyrus is going to maintain her role as a moderator. We're not going to go and pick on other people simply because you disagree with their methods. If I didn't want Tyrus to be a mod, I wouldn't have made Tyrus a mod. So I'd recommend you just not.
Airports in the United States can see upwards of 2 million travelers every day.
All right.
Show me your tickets.
Customs and Border Protection officers make it their business to keep things moving.
Oh, here you go, guys. Enjoy your trip. I'm saying hello.
You can grab your bag, you can come with me, okay? How you doing, buddy? Good. While always making safety and security.
I don't know why it's so important that you got to keep bringing it up.
The San Francisco International Airport. These are your bags.
Reads like, it's kind of like a pen, and it reads the text, right?
Oh, I saw
I
that.
forgot to turn off the audio too.
Now this is our other Brazilian blue violet male, not female. Here we go. Let's see if we can find another dubia roach that's the proper size.
You're all good, my friend. You need to lose some weight.
Be nice to him.
I'm tired of being nice to him. He's like twice as big as he should be.
Oh my God.
It's just
Did you just say he's fine?
And he has not moved.
and I thought your tablet was
Even I know that he's not exactly healthy.
I never said he wasn't overweight, but he's not twice as bad.
Immediately I know in my bag, now I gotta look for the small things.
Mine big
He's a boy that I was taking a look at. And sure enough, as a bookmark, there's a little.
Come on. Oh. Did you see that roach just automatically play dead? The tarantula made a move,
It did say very early.
and then the roach just kind of keeled over.
Not just friends there.
Nope.
Yes, I see.
At the JFK mail sorting facility. Dogs are partnered with CBP officers to sniff out
Come on.
narcotics and other prohibited goods.
So this is my canine partner Bobo. We've been together as a team for 5 years.
All right. We're just going to leave that in there. Usually we don't.
In the morning, he gets fed between 6:30 and 7.
Well, today we're not going to spray this guy's cage down. Generally speaking, I would give them the food first and then spray, so that my spraying the cage does not stress them out before they go and get the food in their mouths. A lot of times, in my opinion, after the observations that I've made, a lot of times tarantulas will not release the food if they get a little bit of spritz on them. However, if you spray them before you feed them and they get a little bit stressed, they ain't gonna touch the grub that you give them. Tyrus, I would not blame you if you did.
So what's Justin's issue?
Justin wants to get timed out is what he wants.
No, one of those people.
And he's going to be pushing a subject that is actually getting on my nerves more than it's probably getting on Tyrus's.
You didn't eat it all, honey. I am not sharing this with either of you.
Are you going to have some, honey?
Excuse me, but they're giving you doggy eyes. You have to give them. So,
No, this is a lot of habanero.
they're like, are you sure you should be having it? Hey, Duchess!
Oliver, you're not supposed to be up there while somebody's eating.
When in your entire existence of living have you ever been okay with that? You might want to just lay there and act freaking adorable.
Well, they're not supposed to be up on the couch while people are eating anyway.
They're definitely not supposed to walk all the way up to the person 3 inches away, start sniffing the food.
Apparently, I'm going to get a talking to, too, later on.
Why?
Don't just get down.
Honey, do you remember what conversation they're talking about?
Is it hot?
Admit to carrying LSD.
Yeah. Yep. They didn't know you. They'd definitely be mugging you right now.
No further contraband found in their luggage. The travelers are
Come on.
You're right.
I don't know. I think everybody's having a moment today. Like, I don't have to exercise. I'm A-okay with today. Everybody's just so aggressive. Everybody's Cheetos got shot in. I don't understand
I
it.
need the Snickers bar.
Oh, hey, there we go. Come on, do something.
Was there a penalty or no penalty? 500 penalty?
Knowing this traveler previously paid a $500 penalty, CBP can charge you up to $5,000 for this infraction.
What did they do?
First birthday, be nice.
We get caught the last,
It's the Lord's Day and you need to chill out. Oh my god. That is hilarious. Now, don't get me wrong. It is, as the LDS would say, the Sabbath. It is Sunday. But that being the reason why people would chill out in today's America, thought that would make people more aggressive. A little bit more stressy and aggressive, you'd ask me.
Very embarrassing. Everyone, toiletries, everywhere, unmentionables.
And
On fire.
A lot of people go.
your mouth is on fire. Too true, critter. All right, here we go. Now, I think we already got her to eat this week. Yeah, so we're just going to go and be viewing this critter. We don't want to feed them to the point where they're likely going to be molting during the upcoming situation we're going to find ourselves in. Right now, we have a, what would you call that? A heat coil heater? One of those fireplace mimicking heaters out in the trailer to see if that could produce enough heat for the animals. Unfortunately, I'm not very optimistic. What we'll do tomorrow, when I get off of work, if that heater still isn't working very well, I'm going to go and get the oil heater that is in that storage area out, and we will try for that. And we'll also start making preparations to conserve energy, i.e. taping off windows and such. I'm actually thinking about using plastic drop cloths over the windows to kind of trap in heat. Maybe even using some more of the curtain rods across the top rather than, punching more holes in the ceiling with a stapler like a redneck, which I did. How long is Lent? 40 days and 40 nights. That's a long time with no alcohol. Hey, I've been going for 3 years alcohol free? It's not that long. Okay. You can do it. I have full faith. Yes, I know. Actually, that is a hilarious joke that I had a pastor tell, or at least heard a pastor tell. Very good congregation. She could drop that joke and not a single person got offended. Alcohol until Easter. Crazy.
Dude, you need to go.
I'd choose something seriously easy. I'd give up my sanity and just be like, all right. You're okay.
Jesus, I mean, I don't like yelling.
Did you defecate in your water?
Literally, sometimes I can't even just say something and then
It's Super Bowl.
it's ridiculous.
Poultry products from the duck. Over the last 5 years, we made over 9,900 agriculture seizures that consisted of about 1,500 plants, soil, seed. There were over 4,000 all over the world. We also found over 190 plant pests, plant diseases, soil nematodes.
Can you hand me that bag by your foot?
We had a very busy career in this place. And And today's our last day working together. We've always for about 8 years now, and we will be retiring in 2 days. This is tough day for me definitely had a good 5 years. Good job. Yeah. As you can see, it's very close. I mean, over 5 years, I probably spent more time with this dog than with my wife and kids. Unfortunately, I put in a dog bubble. This is retirement. I live in a fucking building that doesn't allow any pets. But one of our JSK family members is going to take him. I'll be visiting as soon as I can. It's not too far from me, so I'll make sure he remembers me. And
All right, child.
I'll always have in my heart. I realized this is
As you can tell, you're gonna be swinging by the store. I'm guessing since you haven't said anything that you're not really.
Hey, bitch! She startled me, and I baptized her with water. What happened? It's a little spicy. People who give up like red meat, they only eat fish until then. I can't remember if it's red meat or anything with split toe. Talk later.
Today they made a potent discovery, a sizable stash of sildenafil.
And sildenafil is basically liquid Viagra. Sildenafil comes in, and usually what we see here is 2 forms.
You need to like calm down, lady. Honestly, she's more ornery now that she's eating that freaking roach. I mean, my goodness. Lent is part of the Christian religion. I'm not sure if it's also Judaic, but there are some aspects of the Jewish religion that Christians take part in. Due to the fact that Christ was, Jewish. What was that? Let me guess. Yeah. You okay, honey?
My mouth is on fire.
I particularly enjoyed that aspect of it.
Oh, and my lips hurt.
Just wait until it's your back door that starts searing.
Wait till what?
Till it's your back door that starts searing.
So it's pill form, it's a blue pill, and then this liquid form. And you can't bring it unless you have a prescription for a 90-day supply of it. There's 47 bottles, 37 of the stuff that's called real sex, and this is actually a pretty big bottle. And then stuff that's called Formin XXX. It looks like an obscene amount of liquid Viagra for personal use.
For many travelers, it's just too hard to avoid the upset.
I wouldn't give up red meat. I already gave up too much.
You give up alcohol, then you're good.
Gave up alcohol. I don't partake in Mary Jane. I no longer test other substances.
Lucrative opportunities can have stiff consequences.
I will say your brain gets a little bit funny after you've stayed up for like 3 days.
A sip of the liquid Viagra, it's scary. It's really scary. It's always going to be an issue, and that's why we're going to try to stop it.
In Michigan,
Come on.
an American traveler has landed in
Really,
Michigan
Micah?
after being refused entry into Canada.
So what are we doing in Canada?
Oh, we got Trigger Brown. So,
We didn't need to go there.
yeah, we do not need to go there.
Where are we coming from originally?
We're originally coming from Goodwill in Marysville.
The traveler was touring thrift stores when he took a wrong turn and ended up at the Canadian border.
We buy and sell stuff, so we just go to thrift stores and stuff.
So where's home for you then?
St. Clair, I'm a traveler, so I travel a lot. Fair, artists, girl artists, stuff like that.
His voice sounds really shaky.
The officer runs a background check. His arrest.
I was arrested?
Yeah.
Is this when I was I was arrested for like dying of gas when I was like 13. That's
What? See, here in Oregon,
yeah.
when you're like 13 years old, like when you're under the age of 17 or 18, unless it is a super heinous crime, usually your record is expunged. Like for that to come up and bite you in the ass,
A Nepalese man chosen by lottery for a U.S. visa to meet his wife for the first time in 3 years.
What is the surname?
Water?
But is plagued by a series of obstacles,
Did you tell people upstairs that he bought all this jewelry? Oh, look at this.
including the discovery of a sword in his luggage.
that's
So we found this sword that was in a sheath. Is this from your military service?
No, but in our military,
It could be alarming. You have a large knife in a bag. You don't know what their intent is with this type of object. But you just ask follow-up questions to see if the story matches up. So what do you use this for? For show for display?
this man is a room by him.
Oh, okay.
You think little people in here that,
I've heard crickets are bad feeders because they can have parasites depending on who cares for them. This little girl didn't come out today. I'm wondering if she is pre-molt. No other signs to be told or to behold, but we'll see. I hope not, because it's going to be real dicey in the next coming days. Really do not want our animals to be molting when we're having trouble potentially warming up their environment. Plus, our dubia roaches are taking off enough to where we don't have to worry so much about going and getting crickets from the store. Moreover, I gotta find the plug-in. Moreover, the tarantulas are actually eating the dubia, where they were very standoffish with the orange-head roaches. Almost all feeder insects can potentially kill your animals. I'm not even joking, from mealworms to crickets to roaches. If they are still in the cage with your tarantula and the tarantula starts molting, there is a very serious concern of those prey items turning around and turning your precious little baby spider into a meal. As it turns out, a lot of the insects out there are opportunistic eaters, and when they come across another animal in distress that they can potentially eat and feed upon, they will take that opportunity. I've actually seen it to where some of the roaches will eat their own after they pass. So, something to keep in mind. We try to keep our eyes open on tarantula behavior, see if it changes, and if it does, making sure that none of the prey items stay in the cage.
Two brothers are busted for carrying LSD into the U.S., and one has a previous border violation.
How much did they charge you?
Well, you're not that far off from me, Acid. My mom was born in Holland, and she immigrated over to Australia, and from Australia, she immigrated as a child over to the United States. And my Oma and my Opa were, they were immigrants, and my mom was first generation on her side of the family. I guess so is Actually, no. Technically, I think I'm first generation because my mom immigrated with her parents. Holy shit!
Don't bring any of that stuff in.
First generation American on my mom's side.
Just keep going up the penalties, okay?
Trump better keep to himself, man.
You know, so can't be, you know, excited as an event.
My brain, that math ain't mathin'.
We're sleeping our beds tonight, hopefully. So, I mean, it'd be much.
That's so weird to think about.
Although this was a bit of a
I've never thought of it that way before.
for me to see that people who work in these
I know that schoonovers have been in the United States for generations. They have been here for so long, and not all of them are putting in a good name for the family. You guys know about my brother, which is kind of mild in comparison to some of the other shit that I've been hearing about from schoonovers that are actually in this area. There are schoonovers here in St. Helens that have been known to steal from other people, which blew my mind. I was just like, you'd think that if there were other us's in this area, that I would have picked up on that living here for almost my entire life. But there is apparently a whole slew of town that I just have not gone and gotten to know yet.
have extensive plans within the U.S. California, what part? Others are just passing through. Yeah, we're retargeting. Regardless.
But they ended up calling her Elmo.
Customs and Border Protection Office.
Oh my god.
Before deciding if they can enter the U.S. The drive safe, right?
La 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 la, la 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 la, Elmo's World. I butchered it, shut up. But that is hilarious. Could you imagine, like, them getting themselves psyched up to go and see their grandma, and they're running through school going, we're gonna go see Elmo, we're gonna go see Elmo, and all the other kids get jealous that they're gonna go see Elmo? That's hilarious. Sounds like the weirdest the weirdest version of a march. What's the brother lore? What's the brother? Well, my brother, he has got himself a little bit of a drinking problem, which I used to have too, so I can't get on him too much about that. But we had him in the house for quite a while, and he had to leave the house. But the biggest issue that we had was the fact that he was given an opportunity to go up to Alaska to go and help at a mining operation, or technically it was a gold dredging operation, where they had all of the equipment, heavy-duty equipment lined up. This was like a once-in-a-lifetime dream opportunity for someone that doesn't have ties to, pretty much anything. You jump on the opportunity, you rake in what could be potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars. Maybe not the first time you go up, because it's got to go and pay for itself a little bit, but like the second or third time, just making buku bucks. My father gave him, I believe it was like $8,000 to get himself ready, to get himself a license, to get himself the dive training, to get himself ultimately prepared. But what wound up happening is my brother just spent all the money, probably on booze, dropped the ball, didn't go up there. The Nauta leader, the guy who was basically running the show but didn't want to admit that he was running the show, broke his ankle, which means they were a man down. Because they were a man down, they basically got $1 short, and everything kind of fell through. And the lore basically is my brother was given a chance that we could never, me and Micah at the time, could never have fathomed. And he blew it. He blew it. And every now and then I think back on that. I'm just like, if I were well enough off that I could just kind of take my life and just move for a little bit up to Alaska to go and help with all that I have, I would. But I've got snakes, I've got spiders, I've got dogs, I've got a wife.
I'm wondering what you were gonna say to me.
I've got all these things that I'd have to take into consideration. Another thing that got brought up to me by Jessica's parents was a tugboat position. The only problem with the tugboat position is that you're gone for days at a time. I don't think my wife would appreciate that.
I can see it in her eyes that she's tired.
Yeah, well,
And I can feel that she really wants to be.
it was, it still is kind of a sore subject.
Wait a minute.
Wife came last was wild. Good fellow. Oliver, no. Don't look. No, fuck you and your cute, adorable face. I am not taking you out right now, and no amount of puppy dog staring is going to make me.
She came here for tourism. So it's a flag.
I hate it when the dogs, they give you that look. Like, please.
At the Peace Bridge land crossing in Buffalo, a Canadian has arrived in secondary to apply for a waiver.
This is in Canada?
Yeah.
No, his travel lives in Quebec. And previously, he's had 2 convictions for controlled substance.
Damn, that's really loose. I just tightened that. Alright. Now, after we get done taking the dog out, I'll come in, we'll go and bring up the animal, fixing my eyebrows here because they're starting to get down into my eyes. Probably has something to do with genetics, but you know. Oh god, all of them are here. For those that are new, we talk about pets. Sometimes we get into some light politics. Yesterday, I mimicked Trump's voice, and it was so good that it made my brother laugh his ass off. So I've got that going for me. Apparently, famous people impersonations is something that I might have in my future. All right.
Processes application, send it back to Canada. So basically, when you apply for permission slip to get to the States, it's like that.
I don't blame Mrs. Crit. Oliver, are you gonna keep looking at me like that, all adorable and shit? That's not fair. You should not have that ability. Look at this face. He's just like, please. Is this what you want? This what you want? Come here. Why do you smell like chicken? You better not have gotten in the pile, the garbage. Stop it! Oliver! Oliver, get...
You know who I am. Now I'm gonna start getting offended here in a second, and me and you are not gonna be having a good night.
Oliver, go potty. You tell your friend thanks?
Yep.
No! Hell no! Get your ass down there. Don't hit the end, don't hit the end, don't hit the end. You're not going for a walk. Go potty. The only ones that I truly approve of getting Das Boot are those that have a serious criminal record. The rest of them honestly should be able to stay. With how easy it was for my mother to come in when she was a kid, come on. Alf, I'm Native American. Everyone is illegal. I actually appreciate that sentiment. Because if you think about it, he's not wrong. Hashtag dying. Damn, those are big boxes too. Holy shit. Hope they didn't throw any that were tattered.
Well, I'm sure there are a few that are kind of beat up, but
Hashtag dying. Oliver, no. There you go. See, he was starting to make a beeline for the front door. I cleaned up your poo so you could go and put more poo out there. I'm out of the way.
tomorrow I'll see about getting us some tape.
Oliver, go potty. Hey, no, fucking, you freaking 100-pound buffalo, get your ass down in there. Go on. No. Get your ass back down, fucking little shit. You're going inside. I'm done. Come on, Oliver. Oliver, get inside. Duchess, no.
No.
Duchess. Are you serious? No, Duchess.
Get inside. Get inside.
Now no one goes outside. Are you stupid? No, Native Americans were probably the ancestors of people that navigated the land bridge originally, but that would make them the first individuals here, or the not predecessors. They are the result of the original folks here, which means they were the original folks here.
Okay, alright. You know, when I was driving out from here, I saw the tanks, I heard how the bombs are flying, and for me it's important that everyone will remember about this situation.
Dog's bad. They're lucky they're not in the freaking kennel right now. The only thing that's saving Oliver right now is that Duchess was worse, and the only thing saving Duchess right now is the fact that she's already in the kennel. So me telling her to get in the kennel would be kind of stupid. We all evolve depending on where we crossed over to. Oliver would not go poop or potty. He just wanted to go shut the front door. You dog. Are you kidding me? Where's my child? Where's my book? Get up.
Yeah, fucker.
Okay. No, but what we're talking about essentially occurred before white man came onto the scene. Native Americans do have ancestors, but the fact of the matter is, Native Americans are the result of their ancestors being here, so they are the First Nation people. And you can try to make the argument that there were people that here before them, but they are the result of the people that were here before them. So saying that there were people here before them doesn't really add up because they are those people in a sense. But before white man hit the West Coast, do you know that one of the first, like, slightly more modern European races that made it over here were actually the Vikings? Yep. So that's the thing. But the Vikings were not the first people here. Just saying. Yes, but they inevitably became the Native Americans back in the day. They didn't get here and then die off. They crossed over the ocean and they eventually became the Native Americans. At least that's what I've been taught. But that was a long time ago, friends.
So these are all little beads where you can put your picture of everything. It appears someone got crafty with this package of beads.
No, that was like when I first got into school, they tried telling us that Christopher Columbus discovered the Americas. Dumb. I mean, technically speaking, they might not have known better because they were following the status quo at the time. But the fact of the matter is, it was discovered generations ago. And then we proceeded to kill off those whose ancestors originally went and somewhat tamed the plains.
A traveler's passport tripped the alarm.
No, but that would mean that they are still the first people that made it to the Americas, because they are the result of their ancestors having reproduced. So no matter what happens, the Native Americans would inevitably be the first people on the in the United States. So it doesn't matter when their ancestors arrived, they were technically still the first people.
We were able to identify 3 characteristics about the gentleman that did not match him to the other.
Well, they didn't wash up on shore. At one point, they kind of migrated over ages ago. So the Native Americans are the First Nations people on the continent of the United States. Technically speaking, it stretched from North America all the way down into South America. That's why there are genetic similarities between Native Americans and certain individuals from South America or Mexico. At least that's, again, what I've been taught. Is, yeah, Native American in North America, Native American in South America. That's what I've been taught. Okay. Now, good night, Alf. I hope we didn't ruin the night for you, man. I know it's... things don't always go the way that we want them to. Where the fuck is tonight's poem? Oh, I'm going the wrong direction with the paperwork. That's where tonight's poem went. She dispatched bugs that causing the scratch. They attach. They're nearly unmatched of managing to snatch prey and display. You could say sway in their disarray as they played to cause best dismay.
Approximately
be heard as they
74
pick
grams of pressed pills, which contain fentanyl. Those pills will go off to our lab just for further analysis
restricts
and
the stick
we'll send
that
that
might
over
make you
to
sick.
our investigations
You know,
for
because
further action
mosquito.
going forward.
Now to
Go
figure out what's
far
behind the
blood
mysterious
from
beauty
those.
powder.
It could be a beauty product, but it's not going to be labeling requirements even if it
Those
is.
they
Non-dairy creamer as a beauty product. The farm I use has been discovered.
All right, I think I got this. There's one stanza that is going to be kind of hard.
A German traveler on his way to Las Vegas has pointed a finger at his traveling companion when it's discovered he's carrying a lot of cash. This isn't his first violation.
On an outbound event, we also failed to report over $10,000. It's your second time. The third time, I will guarantee you that you underreport by 1 cent, we will be retaining the full amount of money, and you will have to go through a process to get it back.
But the true story is, we were two buddies. We sit at my table in the home. I ask him how many money you have, and I have. Oh, we are under 20,000. So we can go. I take the dollar, you take the euro. We go for gambling to Las Vegas. That's the whole story. We are honest people. We don't want to.
I'm waiting on this tablet to stop buzzing.
Like that. It's just we have together under 10,000 each, and we think we are clear to go. So we'll call this is a very big mistake of us. Sorry for that. But
So what's happening right now
Once again, sir.
is all of the messages I've gotten throughout the day on my phone are suddenly being network not connected. Here, I have an amazing thing that you can do. Go Google and
This was pretty serious. This was a lot of money. Okay, that's not a
actually I can't say that on here because I'm pretty sure it will get taken down. Give me my keyboard.
It's not going to affect his travel to the U.S. in the future. And unfortunately, he's $1,000 later for Vegas, but hopefully he'll make that money back on the blackjack table or something.
He goes live every night. I go live every night, weekend, weekday, unless something drastic happens, in which case I will try to tell you guys. And if the day comes where I'm not available to tell you guys, automatically assume that there is going to be a story either from me or from my wife. If it's not from me, it's going to be me being in the hospital.
Come with us, we're gonna check your person.
Unless I finally piss somebody off enough online that they try to do something about it physically.
The Canada-U.S. border is the longest international border in the world.
All right, let's see here.
5,500 miles.
That's a good one.
Who are you here to visit?
Protected by CBP officers, it sees hundreds of thousands of people cross every day.
No, just FYI, Justin and Acid are pretty much professional trolls. That's not a bad thing because I troll people online too on Facebook. Not even joking. I may be nice on here, but I am a douchebag on Facebook. Those who are here spying on me from my group, they will attest to that. So, just a heads up, if you want to be a part of the douchebaggery, just pretty much look up any of the Columbia County Uncensored groups or concerned citizens of Columbia County. All right, so this is today's topic. Goes, dragonflies hatch, plans to catch and dispatch bugs that cause you to scratch if they attach. They're nearly unmatched at managing to snatch prey in a display that one would say sways toward disarray as they play to cause pest dismay. Every so often a tick can be heard as they pick a bug to inflict with a hit that restricts a prick's stick that might make you sick. You know, because a mosquito can impose woe on those that go to borrow blood from those they then use to grow, to brood below, to grow a brood below the surface of water that doesn't flow. But before they gain flight, they still might delight in things they can bite, as they smite aquatic critters in sight despite having a finite ability to fight. Because even as larvae, they slay to the dismay portrayed by prey.
Yeah, I know.
Ha!
This is more going on.
I'm just looking through his bags to see if they match the purpose of travel and length of stay.
Now, dragonfly larvae is just probably the craziest shit I've ever seen. Let's see if it'll work this time.
About 3 years.
Dragonfly larvae.
In his job as a distributor for a cannabis company.
No, you said 3 years that you've been delivering cannabis?
Yeah. Easy
Go.
job. All I gotta do is drive around and sell weed.
He would be knowledgeable enough
These
to
guys
through the international border.
are aquatic assassins. They eat basically anything that lives, any fauna that lives in the water. They will go after fish, they will go after worms, they will go after other insects. Shoot, I bet you there have been some cases where they pick off spiders off the surface that are floating there.
These are not allowed due to
Good night, good fellow.
to the United States.
Some further digging unearthed
When it comes to their ability to catch prey, they are, as I stated, nearly unmatched. I have only seen a handful of birds do what these guys can do. Honestly, it is amazing. I wonder
At a Port Huron land crossing. So where you guys coming
if
from?
we...
Carsonville, Michigan. 3 wind turbine technicians are sent to
I'm gonna see if I can get a video off of...
refused entry to Canada. You ever been stopped at the border down south? Like this, pulled inside? No? They got refused by Canada because they didn't have the proper documents. And they got turned around and they came back to
Dragon
customs. And the officer referred them in
fly
at some point just because there were some inconsistencies with their stories. One of the gentlemen did have
Catches.
previous criminal history for narcotics. So obviously we have reason to search a little bit further. CBP engaged a canine unit to facilitate the additional search.
You in the back, just stand up for me. Just take a couple steps towards me. Just keep your hands on your side. If she says you don't matter. Do you have anything on you?
Let's see here.
Take your shoes off. The dog sits, indicating that drugs may be present. And we're gonna have to take all their shoes off.
That's crazy.
You guys can throw your shoes back out. Despite being cleared by the
And
canine team,
that is hella fast too. They had to slow that shit down.
in the front of the trailer. Alright. If you just sit tight for me, we're just gonna go and take a look at the contents of the trailer and the truck real quick.
So,
At the John F. Kennedy Mail Facility, people who try to conceal narcotics, they are
no,
very
doop.
skillful. A CBP officer examined.
Haha,
suspicious
we're back.
We'll have to show some. Okay, I think we're in.
I hope we didn't hurt Al's feelings. Like, we were just discussing, you know, the history of the Americas.
So this is the second out of 2.
Okay, focus. There we go. And now for the outro.
Once we identify the shipment,
Dragonflies hatch, plans to catch and dispatch bugs that cause you to scratch if they attach. They're nearly unmatched in managing to snatch. Prey in a display, one could say, sways toward disarray as they play to cause pests dismay. Every so often a tick can be heard as they pick a bug to inflict with a hit that restricts a prick's stick. Every so often a tick can be heard as they pick a bug to inflict with a hit that restricts a prick's stick that might make you sick. You know, because a mosquito can impose woe on those they go to borrow blood from. when they borrow blood from those used to go grow a brood below the surface of water that doesn't flow. I totally went in, fucked that up big time. But before they gain flight, they still might delight in things they can bite, as they smite aquatic critters in sight, despite having a finite ability to fight. Because even as larvae, they slay to the dismay portrayed by prey. 422? Damn! Well, that is either much too early or much too late. Thank you for sticking around. I think it's you and Gio that both have the ridiculous schedules.
My job is to find the cocaine, to find the marijuana, to find the illegal substances in the United States. So you're an artist too?
Follow the rules to hair color.
That I can have natural hair.
I mean, why not?
Here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think I broke this thing's neck. It was a little violent on my part. My bad, guys. Oh, it's 4:22. 4:22 p.m.?
First thing out of my mouth was dances with wolves.
How is it 4:22 p.m.? How are you that close to our time? That don't make no sense. Because if it's 9 o'clock here, then that would mean it would be like... Do we have a map of the world? I'm so confused. I don't know if it would have the whole time difference on it. It's Monday for you, I understand, but PM? This math is hurting my brain. Oh. I need to take another look at the globe because that don't make sense. You see, it is like 9:23 here, PM. So how could it be 4 something PM over in Australia? This math ain't mathin'. I'm 18 hours ahead.
He did test the soap, and that did not give us a positive reading.
I'm so confused. You're never gonna get me there. That's what she said.
Where's your wallet? Can I see it, please?
All right.
Upon opening the wallet, we noticed very few substances, and due to his employment, we are almost
Orophile.
maybe marijuana.
Does that mean you like Orwellian books?
Your body, make sure you don't have anything else on.
Topical. Wait, hey. I might not be able to do math, but your English is a little off there. I don't think you meant topical. Unless you did, and then we got to have a discussion. So, Nen and a boo boo. You still spelled it wrong. There's a Y in there.
We're not going to charge you a $500 fine. The only thing we are keeping is the wallet. That is all.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Being that he is an American citizen, here's your ID and your bag
Come on.
are right here. And he will be having to pay a $300 fine for the importation.
I'm going to do something dumb. Because I know that what she's saying is right, but I've got to do the typical American thing. What time is it in Australia right now?
At the Peace Bridge land.
Ow!
Three travelers with three different
It makes no sense.
US after a vacation in Canada. I have to identify everybody.
I hate everything that has to do with this discussion right now because my brain will never fathom the way time works.
You live in the US, correct? Yeah, we both live in New York, yes. Okay, so how do you know this gentleman?
Moses can't spell. It's almost time for a Dutch oven. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. So this right here is our Asian forest scorpion, Needles. Needles is, I'm pretty sure, sleeping. And I don't see the prey item we put in here. Oh, there it is. Okay, child. You shall be spared tonight. We're gonna go. Ooh, how did I manage to nab myself? I'm gonna go put her back. Now, for those who are new to today's live, I am starting to get to work on figuring out what we are looking forward to when it comes to keeping the animals warm in the trailer. And so far, I am not liking the way that the heat is being managed in there. Hello, guys. Like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm alive. You guys wouldn't believe what the humans did to me. Well, math isn't my second language. It's not even my language. It's my brother's language because he's a nerd. But yeah, she's still looking pretty good, though. As some of you may know, scorpions do not eat as frequently as tarantulas do. So although we do feed her once a week, sometimes she will not eat. And that's fine. That's not a problem. We do need to make sure that we don't let her thin out too much. But as you can see, she's not in any danger of that. That girl has got spacing between her plating. Here we go. So, as per usual, we'll be going over one of the more interesting aspects of owning a scorpion. This works with any scorpion species. So if you've got a Death Stalker scorpion, yellow scorpion, desert hairy scorpion, bark scorpion of some variety, you can get yourself a black light and you know, Tyrus, I'm pretty sure people pay good money for that. Just like the torsion coercion that we talked about before. I don't know if you were here for that. So this is biofluorescence. It's where a chemical compound on the exoskeleton of the scorpion actually absorbs the UV light and converts it into a light spectrum that we as humans can more easily see. This is a good way to find them if you're trying to assess what species might be on your property or how many you have on your property. Just get yourself a UV light. Always understand that using a UV light inside your house can result in you finding out that there was once a murder in your home or that somebody had a sneezing fit without you knowing, because any bodily fluid, actually, let's see. You guys ready to be traumatized? Let's see, is it still in here? It might not be. Aww. Somebody cleaned it up. Never mind. Holy cow. Well, there were blood stains on the floor from my toe. I thought maybe even after somebody cleaned them up, I'd be able to show you guys. But, you know, at least we got to all have ourselves a little bit of a group huddle inside the bathroom. That's what really counts right there. You know, because I cut my toe open the other day, and when you're walking around with a bloody toe, you tend to leave a trail behind you. Was it human DNA all over the walls? No, but I wish we did have a UV flashlight when we had to go and deal with the wall in the bedroom. Here. There you go. Exam tension like that. Painted his floor red. Yeah, so what happened, for those that don't know, is yesterday I was climbing off the bed and the pocket knife that I had in my pocket slipped out, and apparently the pocket knife was not built for safety in mind, because as it fell out, the blade started to open and the tip of the blade sliced the corner of my toe just underneath my toenail. Oh, just remembering that pain makes me want to just I'm gonna be a good noodle. Gonna be a good noodle. Oh shit, I still haven't fed the dogs. I'm sorry, puppies. I'll get you some food. Get your babies. Oh my lord. Gravity is not my friend. There you go, kids. We got the prettiest little flesh wound. Yes, it did. I was very shocked indeed. The amount of pain that I felt for how small that wound was kind of pisses me off too. Like, the human body has no reason for feeling that kind of pain for just the ittiest bit of cut. It's mind-boggling. Let's go and put a bunch of pain receptors apparently right motherfucking there. At least we know I don't have, like, some serious form of diabetes. Because if I did, all the feeling in my feet would have been gone, and I would not have flipped out like I did. Yesterday, during funeral procession on the way to the grave site, traffic completely stops in northbound and southbound lanes until the hearse is out of sight in respect of the dead. No. If they truly, really wanted to respect me when I die, strap my body to the newest nuclear bomb that they're going to be testing and let me ride it out like it's some cinematic piece. Because I guarantee you, there are going to be bits of me. No, actually, there won't be bits of me everywhere. I will be vaporized.
How about you get turned into a firework?
You want to turn me into a firework? Just reminds me of that freaking false alarm we had. Okay, kids. Alright, we're gonna apparently focus on other stuff until the dogs are done.
Truck crossing. Good morning, sir. How are you? Any guns or ammo?
Are you guys almost done? I've got to get going with this. You know what? We'll go and take care of the dubia roaches. Fucking. There we go. Oliver, are you thirsty, boy? Come on. Are you thirsty? Go get yourself some water, okay? Go on. No, our traffic does not stop like theirs, like that. As a matter of fact, hearses will just kind of be in the middle of a traffic jam.
You could pay though to have the police come and stop them.
Yeah, but I ain't a rich bitch.
What?
I said, yeah, but I ain't a rich bitch. There we go.
Holy cow. All of a sudden, the days feel like go.
Well, it could be the fact that you are on muscle relaxers that were prescribed.
And I left it in there.
What, the muscle relaxers? You need to get through, Oliver. Oliver, come on. Go on. Good Lord. After this is over, I'm going to go and check the camera that we have out in the trailer to see if the temperature has gone up. I'm hoping that we can at least get it to 60.
Do you have both switches on?
No, do they need to be?
For it to work the best as well as capacity, yeah. Also, do you have the knob turned up all the way?
Oh, no. We're not trying to short out the... Because it's connected to the power strip outside, honey. It'll trip that so fast.
Either way, though, turn it up. The other way.
Alright. Well, maybe I'll take you guys out there and I'll show you guys the inside of the trailer.
Is these 3 pieces of chicken going to be enough for you?
For one day, yes.
We also have jerky.
Oh, yeah. How does that bag of jerky look? Let's show the class. Holy shit. Look at how much jerky is in this bag. Oh my god.
And
you might want to put some paper towel in there because it's kind of humid.
I agree.
But yeah. That hopefully lasts me a week.
And I have another batch that's going to be in tomorrow.
It's good that we're doing that, though, with how the weather's turning out. I love turning knobs and pushing buttons.
Justin?
Man, I don't know. What?
Is it Justin?
Yeah, Justin said that.
Ooh, honey, smell it.
Oh my god. Yeah, you did good.
Best batch yet.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to add the chili to this batch.
So it's nothing but sweet and salty?
This one, that one.
Oh, no. Oh, well. Justin, I want to be disposed of in an environmentally friendly way. And who knows how that's going to be in the next couple of years. I'm thinking wood chipper for me, mixed in with some mulch. Maybe shot out of a cannon after being frozen at an advancing army. Yeah. I'm excited. Tomorrow's snacks are gonna be so good. Oh my god, I haven't thought about Bop It since that weird one that we got. Okay, so my family has a history of getting bits of toys that don't work right. For instance, Furbies. Anybody remember Furbies?
Yep.
We had a Furby that I swear to God was possessed.
Aren't most of them possessed?
It would start saying phrases that it should not know. And it got to the point where we threw it out into like without anybody seeing us. We kind of tossed it out into the road at tire level to kill it. The damn thing. You're gonna take some. The damn thing was still spouting stuff off even after the batteries were out of it.
Just
What?
look at the size of it.
Honey, you spoiled me.
1, 2. Okay, I'm taking 3 pieces for myself.
And then there was the Bop It. We had a Bop It that started to give off sounds like internet dial-up. I'm not even joking. We took the batteries out of it and it stopped, but that scared the living shit out of me because I knew Bop It should not make that sound. All right.
So, hon,
It never had batteries.
honey,
What?
if you want, I can still add the chili to it.
No, not post.
Well, no, it's still marinating.
Oh, go for it then. You can even make it a little bit more chili-esque.
Well, I did add half a tablespoon of habanero to it.
All right. Oh shoot, we didn't go and take care of Charlotte. Not Charlotte, Legs. All right, here we go.
That just
All right, here we go. This cage belongs to Legs,
forgetting something.
the Theraphosa apophysis. She is our little superstar. Probably the most expensive. Oliver! You're kind of in the way, kid. You had all that time to eat your food. Get out of the way.
The most expensive what?
She is probably the most expensive tarantula that we have in our collection right now.
We paid more for Charlotte, though.
Look at that. She is beautiful. I want that molt though. Next weekend I'm gonna get that molt. But look at how purple her legs are. So stunning. Now, Theraphosa apophysis are rather stress prone. They are very defensive. They love to throw their urticating hairs, love to try to tag you. She has not come out of her den to the best of my knowledge.
Can you hand me the water bottle when you get a chance?
No. Where is it?
There.
Right where? Oh. You might want to put water in
That's
it.
what I'm gonna go do.
Okay. They get about the same size as their cousins, the Theraphosa burgundy and the Theraphosa blondie. Tops, leg width is about as big as the larger dinner plates. So the leg width on this is going to be larger than my face. What is a is it Geopet or is it Geopet? Because I had one and I'm pretty sure it's dead. Because I lost it. So then there are Chia Pets, which, if I'm not mistaken, are the ones that you grow out. Right? You're talking about the little pocket monster daily boppers that you'd like hang off of your belt loop. You'd go and you'd take care of your little pet. All right. So I'm thinking when we go and we redo the shelving units,
Yeah.
we get the shelving units side by side, like one sticking out this way and then one against that corner over there. And then we have the open space in the middle with the desk against that far side right there. And maybe have one kennel here, one kennel next to the desk, and then one kennel over in this corner. Just an idea. If everything goes according to plan. We should have the money by then, right? Alright. I used it as a clock. Alright.
Duchess.
Gosh darn it, Oliver. Stop.
Oh, the sleepy one.
It's Mimi! Okay.
That is
Shut
quite enough.
up, Wolf.
It's a 5 space so I'm there.
Well, hey, as soon as I'm done taking care of the roaches, you get a lot more space. So these are the male orange head roaches. We separate the males and the females. The females are in with the juveniles.
Save it or not. Then
We separate them so that we can prevent future
generations.
generations, basically, yes. We go through looking for fresh molts.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Whoa! You fucking want to go and knock over this roach colony? Are you dumb, boy? You got a screw loose upstairs. Fucking backed right up into this. I was just about fucking had a panic attack. Like, are you serious? I'm not seeing any males. You gotta look for the white dot. If it doesn't have a white dot, you're good to go. So far, we have stifled their reproduction. Sorry for yelling like that, but we almost had ourselves a little bit of a situation up in the house that ain't nobody prepared for.
Something has been burned down early. I know. Like, I take that back. Nothing on it.
Look, oh my lord. If I had not been standing right where I was, that would have been it right there. There would have been no going back. We would have, the only way we could have rectified the situation would be moving all of the critters outside and turning off the heat inside, and essentially freezing the house out because they can't survive in temperatures that are like 40 degrees. Fucking idiot dog. I'm just gonna back up. I don't like standing right here. Yes, I remember you, Thomas. All right, here we go. We're gonna put the lid back on and off. Then we're gonna put the lid on this after we go and kids. Where's the spritz bottle of iron? Where the hell did you put it? Oh. Maybe if I looked up, it would come to my attention a little bit easier. I have to go and replace that water soon.
Tonight, several developing stories as we come on the air. Sharp reaction from Canada and Mexico to the Trump tariffs. Tonight, several developing stories as we come on the air. Sharp reaction from Canada and Mexico to the Trump tariffs and what consumers can expect. Investigators locate the black box in the deadly Philadelphia jet crash and the emotional scene as victims' families visit the D.C. crash.
Oh, hey, my watch is still fairly charged.
Bordering on imports from America's biggest trading partners, Canada, Mexico, and China. They're doing it in part to stop the flow of drugs and undocumented immigrants into the U.S. Canada reacting swiftly with its own tariffs. American wine and liquor disappearing from store shelves in Quebec. And Canadians booing the Star-Spangled Banner at a hockey game. Businesses and consumers are
Here we go.
The president admitting Americans could feel some pain and saying it will be worth the price.
You need to respect boundaries. I'm not like them, okay?
I will be right back.
Fucking over me. Recovered the cockpit voice recorder. Debris spread over a wide area. What we're now learning about those who were killed. 6 people on a medical transport jet and at least 1 person on the ground. The emotional scene in Washington, D.C. Victims' families gathering at the site of that mid-air collision. Efforts to lift the wreckage from the Potomac River set to begin this week. And new details on the 3rd service member who died in the Black Hawk helicopter. The city of New Orleans beefing up security ahead of the Super Bowl. The extraordinary measures being taken. Barricades going up, drones, canine units, and tactical teams. A high-stakes showdown in court. Justin Baldoni and co-star Blake Lively trading accusations over what happened on their movie set. All eyes on the groundhog, Punxsutawney Phil on when winter could end, plus the atmospheric river soaking the West. The blockbuster NBA trade, one of the world's top basketball players is headed to LA, joining LeBron James and the Lakers. And the special honors for 2 of the best women to play the game. Their number 22 jerseys hanging proudly forever.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us on this Sunday. I'm Whit Johnson. We begin tonight with the battle over tariffs. President Trump imposing steep taxes on the country's 3 largest trading partners, Canada, Mexico, and China, sparking fears of a trade war which could threaten the global economy. President Trump signed executive orders imposing 25% tariffs on all imports from Mexico and Canada and 10% on goods from China. The president says he's protecting and boosting the U.S. economy, blaming those countries for enabling illegal drugs and undocumented migrants to flow into the U.S. accusations they reject. Canada and Mexico vowing to make Americans share the pain. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau imposing 25% tariffs on more than $105 billion of U.S. goods. Canadians voicing their displeasure, booing the Star-Spangled Banner at a hockey game. What all of this could mean for the price of groceries, from avocados to alcohol and the cost of a new car. ABC senior White House correspondent Selena Wang leads us off from Washington.
Tonight, the United States on the brink of a trade war that threatens to hurt American consumers and upend the global economy.
Joe Bird, what's up? We're about to go and check on the trailer. It is not completely clean, guys. Just a heads up. There are items in the trailer that may still get thrown out. Many of the items will be going into storage. But right now we are testing our ability to keep the trailer warm during cold weather. We are expected to have a cold front this week, with snow already starting to fall in some areas. So, it's not the warmest I've ever felt it in here. We are at 53.8. Now my wife wants me to come over here and increase the heat. By the way, this is a fake fireplace, but it does have real heat coils down on the bottom. It has a fan that is projecting the heat out into the rest of the trailer. I can take my hand, place it underneath. The wood here is cold. Wood here is cold, cold, cold. So nothing is superheated up against those heat coils. So I just turned it up. We have it pointed this way. This is going to be, once it's cleaned out, the reptile basically area. This right here is a bunk bed that sets down, that we can set more stuff up on once this rig has been moved. But there are some cages we're probably going to get rid of. There's probably some stuff that we are going to toss simply out of necessity. It's just that it really is hard to get rid of stuff. You know what I mean? Now this is the original lighting here. As you can see up here, we did our own stuff to try to combat the cold the last time we used this. And we had blankets and whatnot stapled to the ceiling for extra insulation. So we'll see how this goes. We have a camera up in here just in case things go sideways. The temperature is now at 54 degrees, 54.1. That's still nowhere near what we need it to be. Now my goal in the future is going to be taking plastic and taping it to these windows to try and reduce the amount of heat lost out of the windows themselves. We're going to come over here and we are going to we're going to tape some plastic over this right here to prevent heat loss out the top. yeah. Fun stuff. Still a ways to go. If it were up to me, what we would do is utilize this space for not just the animals, but for us in the meantime, because we're only going to be gone for hopefully 2 weeks tops while they renovate the house. And if I could take some money and get some excess plywood sheets, what I would do is I would put some feet on the plywood, extend it across this and out here, and then put a queen size mattress down right here for a temporary living quarters. We would lose access to these, but in my opinion, we're not going to be utilizing the sinks, anything like that in here. We are simply going to be and use somebody else's establishment. I love ugly space heaters. Well, this one isn't ugly. This one, as you can see, actually mimics a fire. We've got a camera in here that we can use to keep an eye on the situation. Make sure nothing gets down there to catch on fire. Oh, Jesus. Do we have... Yeah, we have a sock. This is how we burn the place down. Jesus. All right. Yeah, we can do that too. All right, guys. This dark, dreary trailer is where I must bid you adieu. And I'll keep you posted on the updates that we make. That idea of using the thermal blankets is not a bad one. It's something that I've tried before. But the problem with using the thermal blankets is they're very terrible. Not like terrible, because they do work. It's just they have a tendency of tearing because they're made out of flimsy material. So, in any case, you guys have a good night, stay safe, and remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.